Hello Pisces, welcome to your love reading. So certain career aspects coming in, or it could be a change of status, or it could be your fame and your reputation. One of those areas is coming in, or it could be that you need to speak to an authority figure or approach an authority figure or visit an authoritative institution. So this can be legal, it can be banking, it can be military. Just see what kind of, or it could be somebody that you look up to, an authority figure in your life. It could be a parent or a friend or a mentor, some advice or perhaps some guidance from this person, or you're going through changes within your career or your person is, and also the reputation and public status may be coming up as well. I feel this may be to do actually with your connection with this person, because you've got bust independent here. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Being a Pisces, the urge to blend is very strong. So what you need to do is just maintain your boundaries, but also maintain your independence at this time, to keep your feet on the ground. Because, you know, when you come together in a relationship, obviously a public status changes. So, you know, you become a couple now, or you may be getting married, or you are already in a relationship. And this is about, you know, it's the nuts and bolts of your moving forward together. But certainly a public status change, or how people are seeing you at this time, or you may have to visit some sort of authoritative institution, or you may need advice at this time. But certainly it could very well be to do with, you know, perhaps your career, and now you're amalgamating with this person, and it's about, you know, maintaining your reputation and your public status. So possibly, you know, a name change might not be the right thing for you if you are getting married, or if you are forming together into some sort of partnership with this person. So see how it resonates for you. Okay, for you, as I said, green Tara, start delegating. So this is saying ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. So you can't be a superwoman or a superman. You're going to need help. There's nothing wrong with asking for help, and there's nothing wrong with receiving. You have to receive and give in equal measure. If things are out of balance, then you will not be reaching an abundant state. You need to be balanced. And if you're going to be taking steps and action, you need to be rested. You know, you need time for yourself. You need time to rest, to recuperate, to gather your energies, because there's some action that needs to be taken now, some sort of movement forward. It's got to be quick. So this is about harnessing energy. This is about inspiration, enthusiasm, moving forward. You may just have to get honest, you know, be upfront and honest with somebody with this energy coming in as well. Cards on the table. This is a very no-nonsense energy. Aries, no-nonsense, cards on the table. You may have to get upfront with somebody, as I said. But it's also about delegating tasks around you, or things within your home, to give yourself a break so that you can recharge, because otherwise, if you're exhausted all the time, resentment starts to build up. So make sure that you are asking for help and delegating certain duties and things around you, just to give yourself a break. But it comes from you. You need to ask for help. You need to do it in a way which is, you know, conducive to you receiving that support in a strong way. Yeah, just don't allow yourself to be like a doormat, or to have too many responsibilities on you and that you're not coping. Make sure that you have time for yourself so that you can rest and rejuvenate, and then you'll be able to tackle the world, really. With Aries, as I said, this is a very no-nonsense energy. There's lots of enthusiasm, lots of action with this card. But it's also, you may, you know, don't allow yourself to slip into angry outbursts and rushing around, and, you know, this creates headaches and things like rashes and high blood pressure and so on. Rather delegate before it's too late. Rather get others to assist you, to help you, ask for help. This is not a sign of weakness, okay? There should be no guilt with receiving things, with receiving help from others. Ask your angelic team, your guides, your God, whoever it is that you pray to, ask for help to help you cope, because it just seems like you've got a lot on your plate. You may be rushing a bit. It could also be within your relationship that you are feel like you may be just carrying a little bit too much of the load. There's just so much, and this may not be, this may not be anybody's fault. So there's probably no blame to be laid here. It's just there's a lot going on. You're feeling a bit overburdened, and you want to get things done. You want to move things forward. You want to take action. And just a little bit of frustration may be there, or you are gathering your energy by delegating. You're giving yourself some time to gather your resources and energy in order to take this energy, to be your powerful self, to move forward with purpose. But the energy that comes with this, the best way to handle it is in a constructive and systematic way. You may have to work with a few others in conjunction with this delegation to assist you, but make sure that you're having time to yourself so that you can regenerate, and then you'll be fresh and ready to take whatever steps need to be taken. Your person, you may be seeing them in this way, and they could be seeing you in this way. They could be seeing that you're a little bit overburdened and you're a bit frustrated, and that things need to get done. So, they may be seeing that. But you could also be seeing this in them. Ishtar boundaries, love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. So it could be that your person, or both of you as a couple, have got other people around you who are relying on you for a lot of things, dependent on you for a lot of things. And you may just need to reassert your boundaries. And being a Pisces, this is important. So this is important that you maintain your boundaries, keep your feet on the ground, be very clear about how you're communicating. By all means, be compassionate, but do communicate in a way so that it's clear that you need to delegate, you need to put boundaries in to preserve your energy, and as your energy as a couple, your relationship as a couple. So some boundaries somewhere along the line need to be implied with this person in his or her life, and see how that unfolds. But there's a lot going on with the 8th house endings and beginnings. Something is ending and something is beginning. So now this can just be a transition. If you are already in a relationship, this can be some cycle that is ending and a new cycle is beginning, or the end of a chapter and then a new chapter beginning. So some sort of regeneration or renewal is coming in. Or it could be that this person is going through an ending of some sort and they're now beginning something new, moving into a new chapter. There could also be issues to do with sexuality, perhaps. This is undergoing a regeneration and a renewal. The 8th house also covers the nuts and bolts of a committed partnership, a committed relationship. So it certainly seems like there's an opportunity for this in your relationship if you are not already in that with this person. So this is how you bring things together. I feel this is probably the situation. This is how you meld your energy and their energy, your emotional and material resources. That is all handled by the 8th house. So is big finance. Big finance is accounting, banking, inheritances, legacies, investments, taxes, everything to, any kind of big money, investments, things like that, assets and so on. So there may be some changes and movement in this regard in order to come into a partnership. And the boundaries may just be about putting things in writing and being clear about how you're going to bring yourselves together, how you're going to work the nuts and bolts of your relationship. And I feel this more than likely is the case. Even if you are already in a relationship, this is about, the nuts and bolts of the commitment, because you've got vast independence here. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. This is very much about maintaining your independence within a relationship. Now, there are ways and means of doing that without antagonizing the situation. You know, it may just be simple investments that you have, or your name, or you may be you know, qualified in a specific profession under your maiden name, and if you're coming into some commitment with your person, you know, that may be some sort of change or something that you just need to maintain. But I get the feeling it's financial. It's also perhaps you have invested in property. Perhaps you have things about your assets of yours which you just need to maintain at this point. And quite likely they have as well. You know, there are many connotations to this, but this is about also keeping other people's energy out of your relationship so that you can relate to each other in the best possible way. You don't want outside interference. So it could be that, but certainly there are cycles. Something is ending and something is beginning. And as I said, it could very well be your partnership, your commitment together, the nuts and bolts of how you're going to meld your energies, your material resources, and your emotional resources as well. It's all about that. Now, for the situation currently, Yamanya, golden opportunity, important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. So it seems to be that from a couple point of view, if you are not already in a relationship, then there seems to be some kind of coming together, some golden opportunity for you both. As I said, it could be a renewal, it could be a regeneration, it could be some opportunity which is coming to the both of you. It could be a relocation, it could be that you're traveling across water. Perhaps you are looking at moving somewhere closer to water, because there's a lot of ocean energy here. And Pisces is a water sign. So, you know, you could be closing out a cycle and beginning a new one. But there's some golden opportunity which is coming in for you in your relationship, or it's affecting either one of you and you're bringing it into your relationship now. So a wonderful opportunity. This is saying that, you know, everything that is about your relationship, about you individually and your person, you are both completely ready for this. And don't think that you aren't. Don't think that you haven't got what it takes to follow this opportunity, whether it's the relationship, the coming together of it, or some aspects of other aspects coming towards you, some other opportunities. You are fully ready for this. You're fully skilled. You have all the experience, whatever it is that's required for to meet this opportunity. You have it, and this is coming straight for you. It's coming in. It's basically got your names on it. It's for you both. And it's going to bring wonderful things. It's a wonderful opportunity. It's a wonderful breakthrough for you. But, you know, and try not to procrastinate about this. You may have to make a very quick decision on this. And this is why I think you have the Aries I am here. You know, this opportunity may come with a whole lot of other things that have to be done. As I said, it could be relocation, or it could be a move of some sort. And there's a lot going on, a lot to see to, and you're going to need help from others. So, as I said, you know, take advantage of this opportunity. Do all you can to move into it, but ask for help. And get people to assist you at this time to make it as trouble-free as possible. But do dive in. As soon as you see this opportunity coming for you, dive in. This is tidal. So if you miss, for some reason, if you procrastinate or you miss this opportunity, another one will come. But it's in divine timing, and it may take a while to come, another opportunity. You know, the waves come periodically like this. You've just got to wait for the next one. But this is a golden opportunity for you. Pisces energy, I believe this is all about faith. It's also about everything going on in the unconscious. It's your psychic life. It's your religion, your belief systems. It's also your, you know, your higher self, your sort of where you go when you are retreating and withdrawing. This is where you find your faith, your belief. And you can do that through meditation. You can do that through quiet time, reflection. So this is why I feel that you need to make time for each other, make time for your relationship, withdraw periodically, and do not allow interference from others unnecessarily. Obviously, if you're going to be asking for help, but this is interference within your relationship, you need to block that out. but have faith that things are going to work out for you. Got a wonderful opportunity coming in. It's happening now. It's coming for you shortly. It's a joyful opportunity. This is also about being very clear, communicating clearly, tapping into your psychic visions, your dreams. And you could be dreaming a lot about your partner as well. You could be receiving visions. You could be receiving a lot of downloads, a lot of information at this time. This is about following your instincts and just staying away from negativity, confusion, and also, as I said, depleting yourselves or depleting yourself in some way. You may have to, as I say, put a few boundaries in, maintain your energy, because you want to be ready for this opportunity. You want to take full advantage of it. Here we've got, for the advice, we've got Aphrodite, inner goddess, and we've got Mars, force. So this card is about getting in touch with your sensuality, your sexuality, your inner goddess. And it doesn't matter if you're a male or a female. We have God and the God and the goddess within us. We have the male and the female within us. We have the masculine and the feminine within us. And so, it's about balancing that. But quite often, when you need to be more receptive to this opportunity, you need to be more receptive. You need to be more receptive to receive help. This is about getting in touch with your inner self and taking good care of yourself. And that may mean asking for assistance, delegating certain things. But it can also be just farming out certain tasks and things to give yourself time to nurture yourself. And this can be through self-care. And this can be also care of your relationship, the nurturing and the coming together, making it as romantic and beautiful as you possibly can, even though there may be changes going on. So it's making your relationship a priority. Because you've got Mars force, this is a lot of sexual energy coming in with this. So it's about passion. It's about motivation. So sexuality comes within that, and so does passion, but it could also be passion for the relationship, passion for doing things together, also passion for looking after yourself, because when you spend time on yourself and you look after yourself, you nurture yourself, then you can nurture others. And this is about enhancing peace within yourselves as well, but getting in touch with your sensuality, your inner goddess, your divinity, and this is through various types of self-care. So awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. So honor yourself, honor your inner divinity, whether you're male or female or whatever the situation is. Honor that by taking care of yourselves and you're nurturing your relationship, because there's quite a bit going on. This is a very powerful get things done card. This is the tempers can flare, things can get a bit pressured. You may have to, there may be some challenging times ahead, but you can get through this by following this guidance, by nurturing yourselves and doing whatever you can to take a break, to rest in between the periods of action, and just honor that aspect, that side of your life. Don't go until you're completely depleted. But with this energy, as I said, it's a very powerful energy. It's a get things done. It's your will, your force, how you're going to actually accomplish certain things. But it comes from being energetic and being enthusiastic, and feeling passionate about things. So you want to enhance that within you. And as I said, it could just be that you are enjoying the sensual side and the sexual side of your relationship, and it's about honoring that aspect of your lives. For the outcome and the potential of the situation, we have seek quiet time. Again, this is coming up. Meditation, contemplation, time to be alone and to be with your partner if you are able to be with your partner, then spend time quietly together. Otherwise, if you are for some reason apart, or they are off doing something else and you are holding the fort, then this is spend quiet time. This is meditation, contemplation, getting in touch with yourself, listening to your intuition, listening to your higher self. And this is all about nurturing, okay? Nurturing of yourself, health, diet, what you eat, and nurturing others. So there may be domestic situations which you're dealing with, family issues may be coming up. But this is all about family, your clan, your nurturing of that, nurturing of yourself. And it's also about the past. So that may be coming up as well. You may be a little bit nostalgic or, sentimental. But this is about moving forward as well. But you just need to quietly move ahead with your plans. Your emotions may be a little bit high with this, or you may just be feeling a lot of love and nurturing towards your partner, your family, and your possibly your relationship. And it's very much about harnessing the feminine side of yourself and bringing that beautiful receptive quality and being instinctual and intuitive. So I feel this is going to get activated now during this period, and you just need to go within to harness this lovely intuitive energy, very instinctual. Make sure that you have quiet time together, rest, and nurture yourselves. But it's a very nurturing quality. So I feel that this quality is coming into your relationship, and you need to just take advantage of it and just relax into that and enjoy that lovely energy. Let's get a destiny card for you. Have fun. Okay. Okay, so I feel this is coming in with the Aphrodite inner goddess. This is also about with the nurturing and the self-care. Make sure that you are making time for this as well. This will lift the energies within your relationship. It will lift the energies within yourself. Make it playful, romantic, fun. Make sure that you go out and you have a break and you enjoy, whether it's with friendships or with family. If you have children, it may be with that. Make time for this, okay? And make time for each other. This togetherness and this bonding is very, very important. I feel that with the Cancer, there's a lot of bonding going on. But just this must be filling some aspect of the relationship to just lift the energies. As soon as you relax and allow this to come in, then you'll find that solutions and things resolve themselves quite easily, because you're not fixated on an outcome or worrying about certain things. You've released, you've let go, you've let the universe take over, and a solution appears once you are in this frame of mind. So don't forget to do that. With the Cancer card, as I said, there, children and nurturing and family is very, very important. So you could be contemplating starting a family with your partner. You may already have children, and this is a case of coming together, creating this lovely bond and nurturing and creating a family. Family, home, and that lovely nurturing energy is important, and this is the potential for this situation. But don't forget to have fun, look after yourselves, and make it a priority. Be enthusiastic about the relationship and what you can do to move it forward. Okay, Pisces, hope you enjoyed that. Please take care, and I will see you next time.